There's one thing I say about our life is it has not been dull. We've certainly had plenty of adventures, ups and downs throughout the years. And after living in Bangladesh for many years, we came back to the UK. It was a difficult time because there was a recession, so jobs were hard to find. So it was very difficult for us as a family. We had 4 children at the time, and my husband just couldn't find a job. And so we came to the point where one day we had to leave the house that we were living in, and we had nowhere to go. During a period of 2 years, we lived in 20 different houses, staying with various friends. And our son Jonathan would say, "Oh mummy, isn't it exciting? I wonder what God's got for us next." I did not share his enthusiasm at all, but I knew this, that God would look after us. And God was amazing, because sometimes we didn't know where we were going to sleep the next night, and yet there was always somewhere where we could go and stay. And for a family of 6, that was quite something. I remember when we did finally get a home that we didn't have anything like curtains or lots of the everyday things that are necessary in a home. And somebody had given me a beautiful duvet cover. And then my friend came round and said, "Oh, I've got these curtains I don't need. They're brand new. Could you use them?" And they were the matching curtains to my duvet cover. So I was really thrilled. One of my great passions is flowers and gardening, and I couldn't afford to put any flowers in the garden. And there were these particular flowers that I'd grown to love called nemesia. And I was asking God, please could I have some flowers in my garden, particularly nemesia. And my friend came round one day with a tray of plants and said, "Avril, I've got these plants left over. Would you like some?" She said, "I know the names of all of them except this one." And I looked at her and I said, "Wow, they're called nemesia." And then there were the times when we always had old bangers, and one of our sons said he was brought up on the hard shoulder because we broke down so often. And one particular occasion when we broke down, we were probably 50 miles away from home, and we were travelling back from London with my mother-in-law to go to a party for my daughter, Rebecca. We broke down by the side of the road on a fairly busy main road, and all of a sudden this car pulled in front of us, and it was the father of the girl whose party Rebecca had been invited to that afternoon. So we hopped in his car and off we went to the party and had a great time. And in many ways we've seen God provide for us and take care for us and look after us because he's a faithful God.